Hello class, my name is Carl Barnes, and the community I chose to do my presentation on is York, Pennsylvania. Here's a quick video of historic downtown York.
Where can I find over 200 taps and well over 50 places to eat in 1 square mile? And there's fresh local produce across the street. Where can I find nationally touring acts and the latest indie film? Where else do people repurpose their industrial heritage with such pride? I could walk just a block away and watch a ball game. Who knew I could see it all from the nearest rooftop? Who knew I could see it all in York?
As you can see from the video, York is very diverse. Of a population of 43,865, we have a 48.1% of male population and a 51.9 female population, which means it's pretty even. As far as ethnicity, it's a majority Caucasian at 51.2%. You have African American at 28%. You have Hispanics at 28% as well. The Latino population is growing rapidly. You have the Asians at 1.2, and you also have individuals who have 2 or more ethnicities at 6.3%. The age distribution people under 5 is at 9.2%. People under 18 are at 28.7%. People under 65 is at 53.2%. People over 65 is at 8.9%. The median age in York, Pennsylvania is age 30. Although we have a diverse population and a lot of things to do inside York, PA, York, PA is known for a high crime rate. As you can see in this chart right here, the crime rates in York by year, we actually supersede the nation's average in regards to heavy crimes such as theft, burglaries, robberies, assaults, auto thefts, rapes, arson, murders. And as you can see on this chart that we have more crime in York, PA than the US average in all categories. As far as education, high school graduation rate is 76%, which is pretty high, but unfortunately in regards to bachelor's degree or higher, individuals only obtains 10.7% of York, Pennsylvania gets a secondary education. In regards to poverty, the poverty rate is pretty high at 37.9%, and the median household income is $28,819. Some key community institutions will be Christmas Addicts, which is a social services building. Additionally, it has this is a building in which the community has a lot of services for the community. We have In here, individuals can get a GED. There's a daycare center. They have many after-school programs, which keeps uh, little kids and school-aged kids out of trouble. Additionally, you have Martin Library, which is the only public library inside the city of York, which is right in the middle of downtown Maryland. This attracts a lot of the school-age population. You also have one of the biggest churches in York, Pennsylvania, which is Shiloh Baptist Church, which is predominantly African American. This church is very huge, known for seeking out and going into community and helping people at need. Additionally, you have William Penn Senior High School, which is the only high school in the York City School District. Therefore, it's typically overpopulated, but it's one of those institutions in the city that is well known. As you can see here, we have a community map. If you look, this is a map of York County. You have the school districts on the bottom right corner. There's over 10 school districts within the county of York. The York City School District is right in the middle, which is in the heart of the city. As far as York, PA being a good community, I wouldn't consider it a good community considering the high crime rate, which is crime rate is higher than the nation's average. As far as access to goods and services, York, PA is a centralized location. Therefore, a lot of services in a lot of places are very convenient for individuals. Relationships of character that bond people together. Individuals are very tight knit. Considering York is so small, people are so tight knit, and people from different diversities and different ethnicities do get along well. So that is a key to having a good community. Things that pull us together, I would consider high school athletics. High school athletics are what bring the pride into the city and bring people together within the community inside of York, Pennsylvania. York is a diverse city, but the interaction isn't common. You have individuals who are pretty secluded to the community in which they live inside a community, inside of their development or community. Um, there are recognized places within social structures. One key thing is churches. You will find Jewish synagogues, you will find temples, you will find Baptist churches, you will find Methodist and Catholic churches. So there are places within the social structure. Unfortunately, considering the high poverty rate and the low secondary education rate, there aren't too many opportunities for growth within inside the facility, within inside York, PA as a whole. So York, PA they can improve on providing more opportunities for individuals and creating an atmosphere in which people can flourish financially and academically as well. Thank you.